Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very bittersweet episode of the Sports Wire. I'm Todd Panero.
I'm Andrew Youngworth.
And it's bittersweet because this is going to be the final, at least, in-person show for a while.
The final in-person show for the time being until
like December.
Around December, yep.
Probably, yeah. We're going to try and figure out a way to do it on Zoom, but Andrew, what is the reason why that this is the final show?
We got school, man. I move out for Syracuse in 5 days, and obviously not too long after me, Tyler's got to go back to URI.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get some Zoom call shows in
For
that
sure.
time span, 100%.
The timing's going to be weird, for sure. We might be filming at like 10 o'clock at night, but, you know,
well,
it's
whenever,
okay.
whenever the time works, we can get you guys a show.
And
believe me, once we come back, the shows are going to be the best they've ever been.
Yes, they will be, that is for sure. But in the meantime, Andrew, we got to do one last show.
Let's do a show right now.
I keep forgetting my computer. I'm very sorry about that.
That's all right.
But, guys, Andrew's got his school Mac right here.
I got my new Mac, guys. This is it. This is not an MCM Mac. It's my Mac. We got it new.
So now Andrew is going to pass all his classes. It's gonna be great.
I'm on the dean's list, both terms, every year.
You got to be just like me, bro. I'm 2 for 2 so far.
I'll be 2 for 2. I'll be 2 for 2 1 year from now. I'll be 2 for 2.
Bet. All right. So now let's kick it right off. Let's sum it up. So first thing is playoffs are coming up in the MLB. In the playoff race is about as thin as paper right now.
Yeah, you
it's
said
very tight.
It's tight for the AL and the NL. We look at the wild card scenario for both sides. The Seattle Mariners just came off of an 8-game winning streak snapped by the Baltimore Orioles of all teams. But that 8-game win streak was so huge for the Mariners and so devastating for the Sox and the Yankees. Now the Mariners are 3 spots ahead in the wild card. They're a game and a half ahead of the Sox, who are a game and a half ahead of the Yanks. So the AL wild card between those 3 teams is neck and neck. And right behind the Yankees is the Cleveland Guardians, 1 game back. So the AL wild card is definitely not set in stone and will be switching around constantly until the end of September. Then we look at the NL, Tyler. The Cubs and Dodgers are the 2 front runners on that side. The Cubs are 4.5 games ahead. Dodgers are 3.5 games ahead. With the Mets and the Reds just
It's taking
behind.
a minute to load for me.
Taking a second.
On Reel.
It's all right. I got you here. But something very interesting is the Mariners are 1 game back of the Astros. So the Mariners and Astros are neck and neck for who could be a wild card spot. And the Sox could potentially pass one of them. The AL is very tough there. And then the Dodgers are now 1 game back of the Padres. For the first time, I think, all season, the Padres lead the division. So the Dodgers and Padres could be in the wild card or not be in the wild card.
So one thing I want to say is Cleveland is only 1 game out of a wild card spot right now, while they are betting on their team to lose.
Which is just insane.
That's just wild to me. Like, Clase got kicked to the curb. Who else got kicked? Someone else did. I don't remember who it was.
I can't either, but I know,
It was Clase, which maybe a year ago, before the postseason, that would have sucked. But now, whatever. You know, oh well.
It's going to be interesting. So
but watch out for the Texas Rangers, man.
The Rangers could surprise some people coming off of some.
The Rangers are coming. That's for sure. In National League, we'll get more into one of the specific teams later. But there's another guy I want to talk about. My MVP pick for the National League is not looking too hot right now. Let me tell you. With Mr. PCA, he has been terrible.
He has not been very good.
And that is probably part of the reason why the Cubs are out of the Central right now. And it's been taken over by probably the best team in the entire league.
Everyone would agree that the Brewers are the best team in baseball as of right now.
I think right now, like, they're just going off the power of friendship, too. Like, Churrio's out. He's one of their best players, but Yelich is playing okay. Terang has been good. Contreras has been solid. All these guys have just been, like, doing their job, and it's paying off. Hoskins is out, too. And they're not really missing anyone else except for those 2 guys, really.
Yeah, and they're the first team in the league to get to 70 wins.
There you go.
Now they're just continuing to roll.
I mean, so the playoff picture's heating up. It could literally be anybody. Like, the Blue Jays might not even win the AL East.
There's multiple divisions where the winner of the division is in jeopardy. There's a couple divisions where I think the winner is safe.
I think there's one division where I think there's one division where the winner's safe.
Who's that?
The NL Central. That's the Brewers.
NL Central, I agree. I think the Brewers are safe there. I
Actually,
do think the Phillies are safe in the NL East as well. I don't think the Mets will catch up to them. The Phillies are too good.
Actually, both Centrals might be on lock.
Oh, yeah, the Tigers. The Tigers haven't let it up all year.
Yeah, Cleveland's 8 games back of Detroit, and then Texas is even. Kansas City's even further back.
I'd be
than
very surprised if Detroit gave it up
I
at
don't
this
think
point in
they
the
will.
season. They've been rolling all year.
They've been doing great. Yeah, so the Phillies are probably safe. Yeah. NL West could be anybody's game. AL East could be anybody's game.
And the wild card for both sides is still up for grabs. So
Yeah. So that's
MLB,
not disappointing yet again.
no.
MLB
We
doesn't.
got to be tuned in until the very end.
MLB does not disappoint when it comes to playoff time.
No, it does not.
Maybe the Yankees disappointed their fans last year in the World Series, but other than that, it's been pretty fun. There's one other thing I want to talk about, baseball related, that we didn't have. Two things, actually. So, one, Pete Alonso just became the Mets' all-time leader in home runs.
He did. I did see
hitting
that.
his 253rd.
Shout out to Pete
So,
Alonso.
big shout out to the Bear, Polar Bear.
The Polar Bear, Pete
the
Alonso.
Polar Bear, Pete Alonso, two-time Derby champ. Very happy for him. I was glad that the Mets decided to keep him in the offseason. They didn't let him walk. And bigger accomplishment, probably in my opinion, the greatest pitcher of our era. Justin Verlander just hit 3,500 career strikeouts.
3,500 strikeouts.
One of, I believe, only 8 players
I think.
to accomplish that feat, maybe less.
I think so. Yeah. I can't remember the exact number, but very, very rare. Very, very.
So big
unbelievable.
shout out to JV, obviously first ballot Hall of Famer, league MVP, 2-time World Series champion. He's gonna get remembered with every team he played with besides the Mets.
I saw Verlander play, and the Giants. He will not be remembered much as a Giant.
Oh yeah,
He'll be remembered because of how bad he's been. He got his first win a couple weeks ago. I think he's 1-8 on the season.
Yeah,
I went to watch him play in Toronto. He was not very good, but it was still surreal seeing him.
I think we're losing 2 legends this season.
Unfortunately, I believe so too.
Yeah, but that's gonna make MLB The Show a little easier to play.
Yeah.
So that's the only good side about it. Not gonna have to face off against Kershaw, Verlander for a couple of years. That might not be the worst thing in the world.
But yeah, baseball, not disappointing. We definitely got to keep covering that until the end of September. But
Yeah.
if you guys are looking at me and Tyler right now, you'll
Yeah,
see
buddy.
our football jerseys. I think you can tell it's the Fantasy 101, the Fantasy 102.
Yep.
NFL
Hey.
season is right around the corner, and we've got some preseason stuff to talk about because every team has played in this season so far. The preseason week 1 has concluded. Week 2 is about to start, and we have games to talk about.
Andrew, before we get into preseason, there is just one little thing I want to show you.
What's
So
that?
my brother and his friends, they had a very interesting way of determining their draft order.
What do they do?
And I put in a special request during the video. So I just want to play it for you right now.
Shout out Teeps.
That's my guy, Scott Hansen.
Shout out Teeps.
How did you get Scott Hansen to?
So the way it happened is, so Jake and his friends wanted to do like a fun way to get their order, so they asked Scott Hansen to do it because he's been doing a bunch of them. So I asked Jake, I begged and pleaded for him to ask Scott Hansen to shout me out in the video, and he somehow made it work with the word limit and all that, and then boom, there you go. Scott Hansen shouted me out.
Scott Hansen determined your brother's draft order.
Yes, he did.
And then that is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen.
But the way they did it is they didn't say their actual names. They said the team names, so he couldn't give bias towards Jake because Jake was the one that put it together.
Yeah.
So my brother ended up getting, I think, the 9th pick. It's 12-man league. He ended up with the 9th pick.
That's one of the worst ones to get.
No, his team actually came out pretty solid because
Yeah?
they did one keeper, and he kept Bo Nix, and Bo Nix went undrafted in his league.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he basically got his starting quarterback for free.
Dude, that is crazy.
So his team is
Scott, you got Scott Hansen to say shout out to Teeps, bro. That's insane.
Yeah, and I gained a lot of credibility for that one.
That's crazy. Shout out to Scott Hansen.
Shout out Scott Hansen.
Syracuse alumni right there.
I'm so glad you're not leaving Red Zone. I can't
No.
wait to sit on the couch at my aunt's crib now and just watch you on Sundays. It's going to be a great way
Scott
to
Hansen
spend
on
my time.
Sundays is going to be unbelievable. And it's going to be I'm going to be watching Scott Hansen at where he went to school. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, you got to get a nice rocking chair for your dorm too. I had that
I
set
do.
up. I had
I
that
do
set
need
up
to get
last year. I had
something
my
like that.
dad's Red Sox one.
I'm debating if I'm getting either Red Zone or Sunday Ticket because there's a really, really cheap student deal for a Sunday Ticket that I might have to take it up on.
Well, I want to give a big shout out to my mom because I just used her YouTube TV to watch Red Zone.
Really.
So shout out mom for getting the Red Zone package on there.
Shout out Mama Panero and shout out to Scott Hansen.
Yeah. So now.
Just shout out to football being back, man.
Yep.
It's the best time of the year.
Yep, it's like Christmas in the fall.
It really is.
So
we got some
excited.
preseason to get into, and we got some studs that did not perform like studs
Yep.
in their debuts. We're going to start off with Ashton Genty, or Ashton
He's
Genty.
one of the players my brother drafted, by the way.
His first week of preseason, he finished with 3 rushing attempts for -1 yards and 0 touchdowns. Obviously, it doesn't mean much. He only got 3 attempts at it. His first game ever, but not great. Not Not a
great at
phenomenal
all,
look.
No.
It was against the Seahawks. I do think the Raiders ended up winning the game, but Genty.
That game, by the way, was just crazy. Like, did you see some like
It was a good
Did you
game.
see some of the signs that people had
I
up
did.
for like Geno?
Yeah.
Like Seattle fans, like you guys need to realize he's the reason you guys have been
He's the
relevant.
reason they've been relevant.
They were relevant the past couple of seasons.
A little trivia about Teves. He used to be a Seahawks fan.
They were my what's it called? What? They were my NFC team.
Gotcha.
I used to rock with them in the NFC because I liked LOB. I liked Marshawn Lynch.
Back when they were good, so you bandwagoned them for a little bit.
Essentially,
And then hopped off.
Essentially, yeah. But like,
That's fair.
dude,
They were fun to watch.
to be honest, I had like the easiest bandwagon in my entire life. My hometown team was the greatest team of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was just fun for me rooting. But
I
like,
still chose to become a Falcons fan out of all the teams. And
but
now
like the year that Peyton Manning, the years Peyton Manning would beat us, I would just root for Seattle if they were still in it. And one of the years,
Those would be
one of
tough.
the years the hate watch paid off.
yeah, I mean, well, it was more than a hate watch. It was murder.
It was murder. Yeah,
That was bad.
Number one offense in one of the greatest offenses ever, held to 8 points in the Super Bowl. That's
One of the greatest offenses ever had a safety in the first play of the Super Bowl.
That's just sad.
It was nuts. And then the other superstar that we got to talk about is the previous Heisman winner,
You
Travis Hunter.
you smell that, dude? Oh, it smells like garbage in here.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
He had 2 receptions for 9 yards, and I think he had 3 drops and a missed tackle. So, a much worse debut for Hunter than he would have preferred, than Hunter fans would have preferred. I know Hunter has a decent stock in fantasy, and I bet that's drafting a little bit for leagues that have not drafted yet, like my league,
Me
like
too.
myself.
Yeah, I don't like to draft until like
Oh no,
before the first a day or two before Thursday night kickoff.
our draft is on the 31st, so we got some time. But
There you go.
Hunter, I personally would not take, because he still doesn't know what position he wants to be. Obviously, he's leaning towards receiver, but he didn't play very good in week 1.
No,
I
he did
still
not.
have high hopes for him because I am a Travis Hunter fan. Very humble guy for like how skilled he is, for how fortunate he is. He's a very humble guy. Him and Genty both. I love them both. I hope the best for both of them, but not off to good starts.
I do want to say his teammate at Colorado, Shador, shut a lot of people
Yes.
up in his debut. What do you have? 2 touchdowns?
He was like 80% completion, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know NFL like executives are pissed about that one. That's for sure.
And he is still going to be the QB4, and he actually suffered an injury.
He did an oblique injury. I did see this.
But I heard that at the moment he's still going to be like the QB4, QB3. They haven't totally decided yet. The Browns have no idea what they're doing over
Well, I
there.
think Flacco should start.
Flacco's going to start.
I think
but
that's just like the smart.
right now
move.
they're still torn between him and Gabriel. But after a performance like that, how do you not at least give him a chance?
Yeah. And the quarterback that people said should not have gone ahead of him, Jackson Dart, he looked incredible also.
Jackson Dart, I do have high hopes for because
Yeah.
he does have that baller mentality. People like to make fun of him for his performance against the Gators last year
Yep.
at Ole Miss, but Dart did also have a very good performance with the Giants. And I think the Giants, they will not make the playoffs. I don't
No.
think they won't win 6 games.
No shot.
But
They're-
soon, they have something building. If Dart can be a stud and Dart and Neighbors become that crazy like duo from the SEC, dude, they could be legit. That
I
duo
think
could be legit.
Even though they're going to be bad, I think the Giants are going to be a fun team to watch this year. As much
For sure.
as much as I hate the Giants, I think it'll just be interesting to watch because they have the 2 most corny and funny men in the entire. They have the corniest guy in the league and the funniest guy in the league in the same quarterback room.
yeah.
Got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. By the way, Jameis looked like an animal too out there. He hit the Heisman pose on a guy when he stiff armed him.
Jameis is just having fun at this point, man. He's
Yeah.
experienced. He knows how to play the game. He just has fun because he
Listen.
knows they're not doing anything this year. He's just
Mr.
having
30-30.
fun.
He's there for the vibes.
they got Jameis, Jackson Dart, Russ. It's the weirdest quarterback room I think I've ever seen.
And don't forget, Tommy Cutlets is in that court.
Tommy Cutlets is still there.
Cutlets.
And so in recent years, the Giants have been one of the most boring, unamusing teams to watch. Now the Giants you might have to tune in every Sunday just for a little bit to see what's going on over there. Because like I said, I think I am going to get Sunday ticket. I'm definitely going to tune into some Giants games, see who's playing, see what's going on over there, because it might be fun.
I'm waiting to see what pick I get in my draft because we're doing a very unconventional way of picking our draft. We're doing 40-yard dash in the ocean. I thought it was just going to be like on the beach in the sand, but no, apparently we're going to be running in the water. So I don't know
Really?
how this is going to work. So I'm kind of terrified for like my ACL, my MCL, and all of my like ligaments.
I'm expecting
in my
3
legs.
members to tear their ACL.
Yeah, probably.
That's gonna be
it's
tough.
It's not gonna be a good look.
Is
but
this URI league or a town
this,
league?
This is URI league.
That's gonna be crazy. That's
Yeah.
gonna be insane.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like it's gonna be like my first like a full day back in Rhode Island too. It's just gonna be we're all gonna be at the beach and then we're just gonna.
That
do
would be
this.
fun though.
And then I think their draft's either gonna be that night or, oh no, it's definitely gonna have to be that night because Wednesday is gonna suck for me.
Why is that?
My last class ends at 9 p.m. But I don't have to be up till my class on the Thursday is not gonna be till 2 in the afternoon, so that'll be.
So
fun.
Teeps has got a late schedule.
Yeah, I've got an interesting schedule this
Yeah,
year.
for sure.
I have one class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but some of my friends got
That's pretty nice.
some of my friends managed to finesse getting no class on Fridays. It's kind of my fault because
That's pretty lit.
It's kind of my fault because I still need to take like a gen ed or two. So those are my 2 Friday classes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So I'm gonna have to lock in on those for no reason at all. But yeah,
Still got time to watch football over the weekends. And
Oh, come on
one
now.
last thing to talk about for Sum It Up. Obviously, I'm excited to watch my boys, the Falcons, again this year. Yesterday, or the day before, I think it was the day before, Michael Penix was involved in a scuffle between the Falcons and the Titans. The whole Falcons starting 11 was involved in the fight besides Bijan Robinson. Drake London was in there. Ray McLeod was in there. Michael Penix was right in the middle of the scuffle talking trash and shoving players around. And I enjoy it. I think it's the dog mentality that Penix needs, that London needs, that the boys need over there.
I like it. I like fighting. We saw a fight break out at the Bengals practice too.
We did see
Between
that too.
the Bengals offense and the Bengals
That was so
defense.
stupid, though.
It was kind of funny to me that it was Shamar Stewart, considering he's the guy been holding out this entire time. And then right after he gets his money, he does something like stupid like that. I don't think he intended to hit Joe like that, personally. But, you know, football, we've seen like Travis Kelce and George Karlaftis try to like kill each other.
You know, that's the kind of fight the Bengals do not want, and
Yeah.
obviously the Chiefs don't want that either. That's exactly what Penix said yesterday when he was asked about it. He goes, I was very happy it happened, because obviously fights are not something we want to replicate in our own practices. So it was amazing that we got to fight another team, and I got to see that all my boys around me got my back, and I got theirs. So that's the type of mentality I like to see with the Dirty Birds heading into this week 1 season.
I've never heard that name before, the Dirty Birds. I like that.
You got to know the Dirty Birds. They started when Deion Sanders was there. He invented the Dirty Birds, and they've stuck.
There you go.
So they could be my stock up. We'll find out in a sec. Let's head to stock up, stock down.
We can just jump right into
We'll
that.
head right
We don't
into it
even
right
have to-
now.
We don't even have to like
We
do
don't have
any
to cut
cuts. This is
anymore.
the
Yeah, why don't
final
we just-
show. You know what I mean?
Why
Like
don't we just head into it?
we're just like vibing. We're doing good right now. So Andrew, I'm just gonna say my stock up right away.
Get right into
It's
it.
the easiest one of all time. It's the Milwaukee Brewers. These guys are kicking butt, taking names, anything like that. Number 1 team in the entire MLB right now. They're number 1 in like runs, number 1 in ERA, number 1 in like slugging, number 1 in OPS. They are doing it all with the power of friendship.
And I
So
love
it's
it.
those teams in the Midwest that have the power of friendship. We saw it with the Pacers. Now we're seeing it with the Brewers. I'm hoping it can stick because watching the Brewers, I don't believe they have a World Series yet in their franchise history. Can you fact check that for me?
Yeah, I'll fact check that for you right now. I don't think they do.
But I'm one of those guys that's like, if my team doesn't win, I love seeing a team win.
0.
Yeah.
You're right. They made it in 1982 once, and they lost to the Cardinals. They have not made it since then.
So yeah, you know me. I'm one of those guys where like, if my team doesn't win, I like seeing a team win for the first time. The only time I didn't like it was when the Eagles beat the Patriots.
Exactly.
But like watching the Rangers win was awesome.
That
This-
was a fun one.
This NBA Finals low-key was a win-win for me because Seattle Supersonics championships don't count, so Oklahoma City got there first.
Oklahoma City, that city got
Yes.
there first.
And the Seattle Supersonics are coming back, and they're going to get all of their
They're gonna
stuff
get their
back.
own.
So OKC, that is going to be their first championship ever.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, the Brewers, I think, what are they now, 76 and 40?
Something like that.
something like
Something good.
8.5 games ahead of the Cubs, who at one point were the league's favorite to win the NL. Like,
Yeah.
it's been unbelievable what they've been up to. And my stock up, Tyler, I never thought I would say this because I have been very against this guy since he was in college. My stock up, we were just talking about him, is Shedeur Sanders, and I can't believe I'm saying it.
There you go.
It takes a man to admit when he was wrong, and so far, I'll admit I was wrong on him. I
Yeah.
was not confident in him at all, and part of me almost didn't want him to succeed because I really, really dislike him, and I was happy when he fell in the draft. But his performance in Week 1 against the Panthers was nothing to be ashamed about. It was actually very, very impressive. And I did kind of like just boost his stats a second ago when we were talking about it. I didn't know exactly what he had. It was still pretty good. He was 14 for 23, which is 60%, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. So not as good as I originally thought he did, but that's still, for first ever debut, 4th-round quarterback, very, very impressive. I know it's preseason. It doesn't count as much.
It's preseason,
but
yeah.
first ever NFL reps in an actual stadium. You get 138 yards on 60% passing, 2 tutties, and he had a 107 passer rating. That's a good debut for me. And with the Browns' current QB situation, I would not be surprised if Shador's starting by week 3 or week 4. And I kind of hope he succeeds. And I kind of want to see this continue for him.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I was so shocked when I saw this, and I'm kind of happy he proved me wrong. I like it when players do that.
I think the Browns are going to do a lot of like the roll of the dice type of thing. It's
100%.
It's going to be like, let's spin the dreidel.
They
All
got
right,
literally nothing
Dylan,
to
you're
lose
out there this
right
week.
now.
It's going to be a new guy every single week. Don't they have
Honestly.
one of the meme quarterbacks from the Cowboys, Ben DiNucci? Is that who?
Ben DiNucci.
They have him
yeah.
too, right?
Oh, my God. He is so terrible. But, yes,
Yeah.
they do have him.
So now my stock down is going to be with baseball too. This is going to be a shocker, and you just got to hear me out here.
Yeah.
My stock down is the Dodgers.
Really?
Yes, I'm
Really,
pretty sure
yeah.
they just got swept by the Angels,
Yeah, they did.
which
They
is
did.
not a good look at all.
You know,
Because
that's tough.
it's like the most pathetic franchise in the entire MLB. And they lost control of the West. That is in possession of the Padres now. And overall, like, none of that, like, Mookie Betts has been terrible.
But they
Ohtani's
did put him back in right
Yeah.
field.
Ohtani's been doing good. But we saw what just happened with Ohtani,
Yeah.
the little real estate scandal.
Yeah,
And
that's not looking good.
And that's not just looking good. That might lead to a stock down for the entire MLB if something like escalates with that. Because think about that, how much viewership they will lose without Ohtani.
Yeah, I know.
So-
Ohtani's been the one kind of like saving the league, I would say, almost.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. He's saved the MLB more than Caitlin Clark has saved the WNBA. That might be a hot
I
take.
think so.
That might
That's
be-
an insane.
That might be a hot
That's like
take.
such a creative take that
but
I've never heard
I think
before.
Ohtani's more valuable to the MLB than Caitlin Clark is to the WNBA.
Seriously.
Yes, because if they were so easily to make the interpreter take the fall for the betting thing, they're definitely going to cover this one up too because they need him to get those numbers up. Or else, like Cam Newton would say, they would get taken over by other leagues. But yeah, Dodgers, they have not been great at all. No one's been like a standout. Like some people have been okay. They bought at the deadline because why wouldn't they? They're the Dodgers. But yeah, I'm not convinced like getting swept by the Angels and getting walked off on like a bloop single. Not a good look. So yeah, I'm going to say the Dodgers are my stock down right now.
I think that's a fair stock. I mean, getting swept by the most irrelevant team in baseball and having an all-time losing record
Yeah.
against the Angels is actually insane. Did you see that? The Dodgers now have an all-time losing record against the Angels,
I
which
did not see that.
is crazy.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
But the Angels team that sucks is the LA Angels. The Angels
Yeah,
of
the
Anaheim.
Anaheim
They were
Angels
great,
were
but then they gave Anthony Rendon money, and that just ruined him.
Rendon.
Probably one of the worst contracts, and what contract do you think is worse, that or the Luol Deng whole thing with the Bulls?
I would say Rendon because of how long he's there.
Yeah,
Like
and
that was like what, like a
11 years,
11 years, I
300
think,
something
yeah.
million.
yeah, that was bad.
Left my water in the car. Good job, me.
So yeah, Dodgers is a valid stock down, I would say. At first I was kind of like, but I kind of agree with you. The Padres passing them, not good for them. And another stock down. It's not mine, but I just want to say it just to get it out of the way. It's the Giants. Their collapse was so insane.
Yeah, they
In
suck.
June, when we were filming the show, they were my stock up because they had won 8 straight games. They were on top of their division, second in the NL, and they were looking like they were almost going to make a World Series chase. And then
Yeah,
they traded for Rafi.
yeah, they traded for the locker room cancer.
They've fallen down ever since. Crazy. So my stock down is kind of obvious, but it's the Cincinnati Bengals. So obviously, they had that whole thing with not paying Stewart. Then they get into a fight because Stewart accidentally hits Burrow yesterday, and Hendrickson hates being there. Their best defensive player. Right now, all they got over there is Burrow and Chase. They're still going to put up.
It's actually Chase squared. If anyone needs a steal in fantasy, Chase Brown.
Chase.
Him and Jamar.
Chase Brown is going to have a very good season.
Him and Jamar Chase, after like week 8, were like a guaranteed 40 points a week for me. It was awesome.
I agree with that. Chase Brown is a pick that we should have a fantasy football segment on Zoom at one point.
Yeah, for sure. Like
trades you should make, trades
Yeah.
you shouldn't make, who you should start and sit.
yeah, don't worry guys. Me and Andrew will be in the lab talking because we want this to like be a big thing. We're gonna start posting on I think that's what we gotta do during the downtime. TikTok posts like 1 or 2 a day. Keep it flowing.
Oh yeah, we will get it going.
Yeah, but we'll figure that out after the show. But yeah, Bengals, I agree with that.
But yeah,
like,
so my Bengals are my stock down because I don't think, I hope they make the playoffs. I am low-key a Bengals guy.
You got to be a Bengals supporter.
I am a Bengals guy. No one hates Joe Burrow. No one hates Jamar Chase. That duo together is one of my favorite duos to watch in football. Plus, you have either of them in fantasy. I had Joe Burrow in one league last year, Jamar Chase in the other. It was absolute cinema. It was a ton of fun to watch.
In my brother's league, my brother's team wasn't even my favorite team last year. It was his buddy Gavin, because Gavin had Jamar Chase. And Gavin didn't want to keep Jamar Chase this year. So it kicked him to the curb, and now my brother's friend Noah, that's my guy now, because he got Jamar Chase now.
Shout out G. McD. Shout out to Feldy. Both of them
shout
with Jamar Chase.
out to Feldy. Team Feldman's going back to back. I'm a Team Feldman stan in the Legends of McDonald's League.
But yeah, I hope the Bengals come back. But as long as everyone on defense hates being there, they're not going to be. The Ravens are still going to take the division, and then the Steelers could honestly still place 9 and 8 and be ahead of them.
It's just going to be
as weird as it seems, because you would think the Bengals are so much better because of Burrow and Chase, but the Steelers' defense is so disgusting, and their offense isn't even bad either. And the Bengals' defense is so atrocious that the Steelers, I think, will probably split the series and win more games in their schedule.
Which team needs to be sold more? This is going to be like a little intermission segment, I guess.
Not many teams need to be sold more than the Bengals do.
The Bengals or the Pirates?
Oh, well, the Pirates are the worst owned team in baseball, in sports.
Yep.
The Pirates are the worst owned team in sports, so the Pirates definitely have to be sold. But the Bengals are still on a very, very, very bad level.
All right, then what about we'll just do teams in Cincinnati. The Bengals or the Reds?
Bengals still need to be sold more because the Bengals have so much talent right now that could be saved. Ellie De La Cruz is not going to save the Reds. Burrow and Chase can save the Bengals right now if they get themselves defense. So Bengals are my stock down. I hope they make the playoffs. Not sure if they will.
Sell the team.
If they miss the playoffs for a second straight year with the passing yards leader and the receiving yards leader, then they got to sell the team. You can't do that twice in a row.
Yep.
So that's it for stock up, stock down. Let's move on to the Sporkle segment.
Yep.
And now we're going to take a break because we got to set it up. So let's head to, what do we call this? Oh, let's head to Hall of Knowledge.
Yep, there you go. All right, guys, welcome to Hall of Knowledge. Today, Andrew found the category. It's top 10 individual seasons by each position in NFL history. So guys can be on here multiple times.
In this decade. In the
2010s. In the 2010s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. So I say we just get started.
I say we get right into it. We got 10 minutes.
Want to go like quarterbacks, running backs, just go like.
Yes, we'll just go in order. So.
Okay, so fullbacks is a bunch of no players. So let's go Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Rodgers. Manning. Newton. Breeze. Jackson. No, it's not Flacco. It's 20.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I thought I was going backwards.
Lamar Jackson. Mahomes.
And then Mahomes. All right.
So running backs. Peterson is going to be those first four.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did I just do?
I think you typed in Pete.
Oh, I just did Marcus Peters, I think. All right.
Dallas, is that going to be Zeke or is it going to be
that was
Murray?
Before Zeke.
So
That's
Murray?
Zeke was 2016. This is
so
Zeke,
this is Elliott.
This is Bell.
Bell, yep.
Gurley.
Yep. McCaffrey?
Yes.
R-E-Y.
E-Y?
No. R-E-Y, yeah.
R.
Yeah, I used to have him in fantasy.
Really? I cannot
Henry?
spell that. That is tough. I always struggle
Taylor?
with that. Never forget Jonathan Taylor's crazy.
Hopkins is going to be a bunch of those. Same with Calvin Johnson. Oh, Andre Johnson.
Johnson, yeah. This is 2011.
Oh, so it's
a bunch of Johnsons.
Brown,
yep.
Julio.
My goat.
Julio's only on there once. That's crazy.
Julio should be 2017, 18
Michael
too,
Thomas.
Bro. Come on. Don't play. Julio's better than Antonio Brown all time, by the way, but you guys are not ready for that. This is Devontae
Adams.
His prime was
Cooper
insane.
Kupp.
So, I never forget when Kupp won the Triple Crown.
So a bunch of those are going to be Gronk.
Antonio Gates. Let's try to go in order, yep.
Gronkowski.
Kelsey.
Yep.
And then Kittle. All right, tight ends was the quickest one by far.
Fullback.
Okay, so I know Leach and Juszczyk.
Juszczyk. Oh, crap. Hold on.
I do not know how to spell Juszczyk.
I'll figure out how to spell Juszczyk. You keep going.
We are allowed to look up in order to spell names. That's
Spellings
about it.
we can look up.
All right, safety.
Oh, J-U-S. ZCZYK.
We were never getting
Never
that.
going to get that.
We would never.
So
get
Ed
that.
Reed is
Yep.
going to be a bunch of those.
Then Earl Thomas. Oh,
Arizona-
Thomas, because we already typed it. It's already
Arizona's
in there.
Buda Baker.
What just happened?
Oh, so that
The
was
one from 2016.
KC Eric Berry.
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's the guy with cancer, right? Or the guy who beat cancer.
Yeah. Arizona safety.
In
Who's
2016.
the Titans? Oh, is the Titans guy Kevin Byard?
Kevin Barrett, yeah.
Who's this Cardinal?
I don't know. I can't think. Like, this is went back when Patrick Peterson was on the team, but it's not him.
I say we go back to it.
We'll get back to that.
Revis is
Alright,
going to be
yep,
a bunch of those.
Terrell.
Sherman.
Yeah, we already said Patrick Peterson, so that's not him, obviously. Norman. Josh
Yep.
Norman.
Jalen Ramsey. Gilmore.
And then Gilmore. All right. Lewis.
Where?
Nice.
Oh, what a snipe. Willis. Really?
Dang. How do we spell? Oh, I think I can spell it Keekly. No, I guess I can't.
All right, I'll get on that.
Oh, I got it. I got Luke
Bang,
Kuechly.
good
All right,
stuff.
Von Miller.
Chicago. Khalil Mack.
Yeah, there you go.
Bobby Wags. Watt is going to
Yeah.
be both linebacker and that.
Okay. Oh yeah, Watt's gonna fill out a bunch of things.
Yeah, so it's
San Fran from 2013.
San Fran.
Yeah.
It's not Patrick Willis.
And it's not Patrick Willis. It's tough. I
That
can't
is
think right
tough.
now.
I can't think right now either.
All right, we'll just move on. Defensive end.
Chicago. Oh, Peppers. Bang. Is it Jared Allen?
There you
Bang.
go. Good snipe.
Uh,
Oh my God, what's his
Calais
name? What's his
Campbell.
name? What's his name? Yeah.
Bosa.
My guess is Bosa,
Garrett.
and then Myles Garrett. Defensive tackle.
Oh,
Well, let's get
Haloti-
Aaron Donald out of the way.
Haloti Nada.
How do you spell that?
NGATA. Bang.
What a snipe. right.
New England. Wolford.
I miss Vince.
Thea.
Vita Vea. Yeah. Oh wait, why did I just type out his full name? It's not him though.
It's not Sap, right? He'd be too old.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Sue.
Sue, yeah. Oh,
wait, not for Tampa though. For
um,
Tampa, in 2014. It's not like
no, because he was
he's a linebacker.
Offensive tackle.
Do you want to pass on the Bucks one for right now?
Yeah, I said we just go back to it. Oh,
Okay. Get Zach Martin. Oh wait, he's a guard.
Joe
right.
Thomas is probably going to be.
He's already
Offensive.
offensive tackle for.
Oh, is Trent Williams on here?
Yeah,
Got
he
it.
is.
Williams.
Yeah, but that's only
only
San Fran.
once?
He.
Oh, Bakhtiari is definitely one of them. No. It's like BAH. Oh, I got it.
There's a K in there, right?
Bakhtiari. That's definitely it. Hold on.
Maybe there's no H. There might not. Is there an H?
No, there definitely is an H. Oh, it's K before the H though.
There we go. All right. Miami one we have no chance in getting. I can't think back that far.
Cowboys.
That was 4.
Oh my God! Why do I know who the Cowboys one is too?
I can't think right now.
Center. I say we should go centers then.
No more guard? You want to skip all the guards?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Guards. Who's the guy on the Colts?
It's
Oh my God! He always gets a card in Madden.
I'm blanking.
Taylor Lewan's not any of these, right?
Huh?
Lewan isn't any of these. Lewan.
No. Oh, this is tough. And then the center is.
Oh, is Ogden on here?
Type it out. Then the center is all sorts of different teams, so that'll be tough too.
Nope. my God, who's the guy on the Colts?
God, this is where it gets tough.
Oh, Vinatieri then? No, I got it. It's like no, it's 2 N's. Oh my God. All right,
We got 2
we're
minutes
learning
here.
how to spell Vinatieri.
We're going to learn how to spell Vinatieri right now. And while he does that, I'm going to try to think.
Vinatieri.
Yeah, I never got that. All right. So how many positions have we fully completed? One,
Quarterbacks,
2, 3,
running backs, receivers, tight ends,
Most of them.
fullbacks, corners, defensive
The
ends.
O-line is destroying us right
Oh,
now.
Yeah, so
This is
Will
tough.
Nicholson would not be happy with us.
No,
right
Will
now.
Nicholson would be pissed.
Will Nicholson loves his O-line.
He'd be clutch for this, too. He would know these because he's
knows.
also older. How can we not think of the Colts guy?
Oh my God. We got like 90 seconds. Oh, are the Pouncey twins either of these?
You're not typing.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
There we go. Huge. For the center.
Chargers lineman. I feel like I know that one. Nope. I don't know.
I can't think right now. I can't think of any centers, not one.
The only one I ever knew was Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of like Pat's lineman, but this is like older. This is like 2013.
Oh my
A
God.
guard from 2013. I already typed in Joe Tooney. But he's a tackle anyway. He's not a guard. Oh, Nate Soldier. I forgot about him.
he was a
too,
tackle,
but he
though.
was a tackle. I think we just hit the give up button with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, screw it.
Tough. Marshall Yonda!
Quentin
Oh my!
Nelson.
We
Oh
forgot
my
about
God.
Marshall Yonda, bro.
Tyrann
Oh,
Mathieu was the Cardinals safety.
We forgot about Tyrann Mathieu.
He like just retired
Yeah,
too.
he did literally retire like a month
Oh,
ago.
we would have never gotten the other linebacker.
How did we not get Tyrann Mathieu? That's so
Tyron
bad.
Smith, I knew that too.
We didn't get Tyrann Mathieu. That's awful.
Gerald McCoy probably could
Tyron
have
Smith is also a bad miss.
We would have never gotten Alden Smith, bro. But
And we missed Gerald McCoy. Oh, that's awful.
let's see if we know.
The
Travis Frederick and Corey Lindsey. I know. Who
I
they
knew
are.
Travis Frederick.
Nick Mangold, no.
Corey Linsley, I wouldn't have thought of though.
Logan Mankins. Oh my God, Flight
That
literally
is tough,
mentioned him
bro.
in a video once. Damn. All right. Well. Yeah, guys.
It was good until
Let's see how we did compared to other people. Okay.
yeah
We did better
smacked
than
it.
like
we're 2-0.
a bunch of these people.
Yeah, we're 2-0. But missing Tyrann Mathieu, Quentin Nelson, and Marshall Yonda and Gerald McCoy. That's
really bad.
And we missed Jake Long too. We could have got Jake Long.
Could have
bro.
got Jake Long, yeah.
We should have gotten we should have finished also safety, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, and we could have been close to guard. I wouldn't have gotten David DeCastro. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
But Yonda and Nelson are tough misses.
Quentin Nelson and Marshall Yonda.
Those are
my
tough
God.
misses.
Those guys were like staples on my ultimate team too.
Bro, never forget the old Maddens when Marshall Yonda would always be free for you to draft on your franchise. They would like give him to you.
Well, yeah.
That's tough.
That
really
was really tough. But yeah, Andrew, we're 2-0 technically.
We are 2-0 on this. We
on
have to
Hall
do
of
this
Knowledge.
more. I don't know
We
why
do
we
have
don't
to do
do
it
this
more. This
more.
was really fun. So now, let's head over to the Wheel of Takes.
Let's bring the wheel back up here.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final Wheel of Takes for now. The next time you'll see us, we probably won't have the physical wheel. It'll just be like a screen share.
Yeah,
of, like,
the
an
next
online
physical wheel of takes, we'll have Christmas hats on and
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll be dressing up as Santa Claus. A lot of stuff might happen actually, but
Yeah.
Andrew, I'm gonna spin this for you. We'll get you a take. 3, 2.
Trades.
Nice. We're in like a weird time.
It's a
for
very
this, right?
weird time for trades.
Like the draft already happened in the NBA, so you can't really think of trades right now.
NBA and MLB are off the table right now.
MLB
so is
trade
NHL.
deadline literally
So I
just
guess
happened.
it kind of has to be NFL.
Like a deep in the bag trade deadline type of thing. All right,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's where I'm gonna go. So I'll think of an NFL one.
Mhm.
All right, so we were talking about him earlier. We were talking about Trey Hendrickson on the Bengals.
Yep.
Obviously, he's upset right now. I think he'll request a trade, so I think he'll be out of there. And I think potential teams that I think could trade for him are either like the Ravens or the Lions. I think one of those two teams is going to trade for Hendrickson.
I like it.
And if Hendrickson gets traded to the Ravens, that would be nuts.
Awesome.
That would be insane.
That'd be really cool.
If Hendrickson got traded to the Ravens. But I think Hendrickson will eventually get traded to the Lions for some package back. And I think Hendrickson will join that Lions defensive line. The Lions will be right back to where they were, even though like their offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson's gone. The defensive coordinator, I can't remember. Yes, he's gone too. And now I think they will get Trey Hendrickson.
I think something just went way over our heads. You could have really easily just said somewhere from Micah. I totally forgot that.
Well, I was thinking of Micah, but I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. Like I think that's like a stupid thing. We're just gonna.
Cowboys need to sell the team too. Like as much.
Jerry Jones is gonna die before they sell the team. That's when they will sell the team. Is when Jerry Jones passes away.
Yeah, and
kind of. You don't like to say it, but that's how it's gonna. That's when it'll happen.
Just sucks they won't get a Super Bowl till then.
Yeah, I know. Literally, they won't get a divisional game until then. They'll just make the wild card and lose. But Micah Parsons isn't gonna go anywhere. I would love it if he did. I kind of hope he leaves, but. Trey Hendrickson will go somewhere. I think it's either Detroit or Baltimore, but give me Detroit. I think he'll go to Detroit, and they'll have a crazy defensive line over there. Crazy defense over there.
Actually.
I think he also fits the Lions' atmosphere, too. So now, Tyler, let's get the wheel spinning for you.
Here we go. That was a nice spin.
Nice spin. NBA.
NBA.
That's Tyler's cup of tea right there.
Yes, this is. And I can have an NBA take for you right now.
No cutaway. All right, I love it.
And... you know what? My NBA take is going to be the Lakers will not get past the first round of the playoffs again.
I love it. I love that take. This is a clap, honestly.
And it's not like a hate take because I don't like the Lakers. I think it's actually true.
I think it's true, too.
Like, they have, like, a solid team around them, but they don't have, like...
they don't have a team built to win.
Like, the 2020 Lakers, like, even if they didn't go to the bubble, they could have really had a legit chance of winning.
But they had a legit chance ever since that trade happened in May 2019. The second that trade happened... that was prime AD. That was when LeBron was still, I mean, he's still really good, but that was like a different type of LeBron. The Lakers were meant to win that year.
Yeah.
They also had a good supporting cast. The Lakers' supporting cast right now, besides Reeves, is atrocious.
Right now, yeah. I mean, they have Marcus Smart, but he hasn't been great.
Marcus Smart is like 35 years old.
Love you, Marcus, but you have not been spectacular.
Smart's not going to start, actually.
Jackson Hayes is not a starting center.
Jackson Hayes is
The Lakers whiffed again in free agency, did not get a starting big man.
Well, the Lakers have zero supporting cast. They almost made that mistake in the Davis trade, but they got lucky because they still had some stuff around them. The Luka trade, they're not nearly as lucky. They traded away everything for Luka, and right now
all their best role players.
Luka, I do think is going to like come back to what he was when he was in Dallas. Because did you see he lost 35 pounds over the offseason?
Yes.
I think Luka's in store for an unbelievable season. But right now the vibes are not that high in LA. LeBron's not the happiest over there. Yeah. And their supporting cast.
LeBron might not be there at the start of the season. You never know.
You never know.
Like
their supporting cast is terrible, so I don't mind that take it on. I would love it if that were to happen.
Yeah.
As a biased Celtics fan, I would love it if the Lakers don't even make the playoffs.
I say they'll probably make it to the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to get past the first round though. So yeah, there's my take.
So either.
So now, Andrew, you came up with the final draft segment.
I did.
Lead us right into it.
Let's head to On the Clock, and Tyler, the On the Clock segment today is the greatest coaches of all time, and now we're going to have to pull up our notes apps and really analyze the draft board here. This is another tough one, Tyler.
This is one where, like, this isn't a Rocky type of number one pick, where it's like so obvious you get the greatest ever. Like, there is so many ways that I can go here, dude. Man. All right. I have to take my first pick, and this is just because I am me.
I know who you're taking.
I'm going to go red.
You're going to go red? Really? You're going to go red? Oh, I actually do like that pick. Celtics fan.
Red's got, I believe, 11.
Red's got 9.
9. Red's got 9 rings for Red Auerbach. Like, you can't, like, say what you want about there are 7 other teams in the league.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. It does not matter
at all. That's why I picked Ruth and Gehrig as my greatest duo ever. There was 15 teams at the time. Doesn't matter. Dominance is dominance.
Yes, that means they had a 1 in 8 chance of winning every year.
Exactly.
Like, those aren't great odds. Like, it's better than 1 in 30.
And by the end of his tenure, there were more teams than 8, right?
Yes.
It wasn't 8 the whole time. Yeah. It was 8 for the first couple, but then in the 60s, their later run, when they won like 4 straight, there was like 12 or 15.
Yeah. So that might have been a mistake pick right there, but, you know, I don't really care. Yeah.
It's not a mistake pick. It's just not what I expected. I had Red near the very top of my list.
Yeah.
But there is one coach I had ahead of him, and that is who I'm going to take now. I just didn't want my Celtics bias to make me take him one, which is, it's fair though, because
Yeah.
9 rings is 9 rings.
9 rings is 9 rings. Yeah.
So with my number 1 pick, in my opinion, the greatest coach of all time, I'm going to go with John Wooden.
Yep. Yeah.
In my opinion,
Great
I think
pick.
he's the greatest coach of all time. UCLA, 10 rings. He has had, in my opinion, the 2 best greatest college basketball players of all time,
Kareem
Bill
Abdul-Jabbar.
Walton and Lou Alcindor.
Lou Alcindor.
greatest college basketball
What do
players
y'all
of
know
all
about
time.
Lou Alcindor?
Lou Alcindor was the greatest college basketball player. Kareem was one of the greatest NBA players. UCLA,
Kareem top 3 NBA player of all time, without a doubt.
he's number 3.
He's number 3, but still top 3.
Yeah, he's
Top 3 is top 3. No
top
matter.
3 is top. No, but that's my point. Is Kareem is the number 3 best player of all time.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, John Wooden, he turned winning into what it is. Him
Yeah.
and Red at the same time in
Yeah.
both levels of basketball turned winning
Yeah.
in dominance into what it really means.
So now my next pick, I'm gonna take the greatest coach of all time in a different sport. I'm taking Bill Belichick.
Yep,
Like Bill Belichick has
Yeah.
9 Super Bowl rings,
you gotta take Bill.
six with New England, and some with the Giants. I want to say.
I don't know. He has 6 rings total.
No, he's 6 as a head coach, but he has a cup.
Oh,
he has
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
He has like
He-
2 as like a defensive coordinator, which is still a coach.
Which is still a coach.
Which is still a coach.
He
So-
has 6 as a head coach, and he does
Yeah.
have some from
Yeah.
way back in the day.
He's still coaching.
And now he's
Yeah.
over at UNC.
No, without a doubt, the greatest NFL coach of all time. You can
Oh,
say
yeah.
what you want about a college coach, but Bill Belichick is the greatest NFL coach of all time. So I'm gonna take Bill Belichick for my number 2.
So that's a great pick. And now
I actually met Bill Belichick once when I was like 9 at a Celtics game. It was really cool.
at a Celtics game, really?
Yeah.
That's nuts. With my number 2, that's tough because that's probably where I was gonna go.
There's so many good options here, though.
So many.
Like
good
this is a
options.
tough draft. Now I'm like lost.
Okay. I'm just gonna take him now because I don't want you to take him next. It's another basketball coach.
All right.
Gotta go with Phil Jackson.
All right, whatever.
The winningest coach ever. 11 NBA titles. He was a part of the MJ dynasty and the Kobe
Kobe.
and Shaq dynasty. The winningest coach in the modern era. He won 11 rings with 28 and 30 NBA teams in the league. That is dominance. That is success.
Yeah.
The greatest coach in the modern NBA. I don't think there will ever be a coach on his level
Yeah.
ever to come.
Yeah. I was literally about to take Phil.
I
but
knew you were. I was not going to let you get Phil at number 3. That would be a
Yeah.
total steal. I had to take him right there. I don't like to have the same sport, but
Yeah.
when you got Phil Jackson right there, you got to take him off the board.
So I have one of like, I feel like all of our coaches right now are basketball and football. Because like the
Yeah,
other
they
sports
are.
coaches are great, but these are like the most impactful coaches. You know what I mean? Like their decisions are the most impactful. I'm torn between. Oh, wow. All right, I have to go with a guy with probably one of the hardest trophies to win named after him. I'm gonna go with Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, that's a fair pick.
Like he
the
doesn't
Lombardi
have
Trophy.
The Lombardi Trophy was named after him because of how many NFL championships he won.
I mean, yeah,
Like
and he won the first ever,
He won the first ever Super Bowl.
the
too.
first 2 ever Super Bowls.
Yes, and he has multiple NFL championships.
Players also like feared him. Like he
Yeah.
had a Michael Jordan kind of aura to him, where
Yeah.
players literally feared him because of how destined he was to succeed.
Yeah.
Vince Lombardi defined what it meant to win in football.
Yep.
He created
He's the
Football,
reason
pretty
we
much,
got so
bro.
many of these great guys. Yeah. So now, your third pick, Andrew.
um
There's so many good coaches.
this
on
is so tough. Okay, so I think I am gonna switch sports here, and I think I'm gonna go with
Yeah, I think I know who's coming here.
but this is so tough. This is so tough. All right, I think I'm gonna go with Don Shula.
Yeah,
At my number 3
I
pick.
felt
I
he
mean,
was coming.
The only perfect season ever. Another one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time. He
Yeah.
was like Lombardi, where he had like that Michael Jordan type of aura,
Yeah.
where he demanded success out of his players, and his players gave him success back.
Yep.
Yeah, his resume is one of the greatest of all time. It's gotta go Don Shula at the 3rd pick there.
I will say I'm torn between 2 basketball coaches here. I just don't know where to go.
Okay.
but I think I know who I'm.
I know who you're torn between, and I know who you're gonna pick too.
I'm going Coach K.
I knew you would pick Coach K.
I gotta go Coach K.
You gotta go Coach
Multiple
K there.
generations of national championships, gold medals with the Olympic team.
With the Olympic team, yeah.
When he had to step out of his comfort zone and coach NBA players when he's more of a college guy, I think, yeah.
Coach K is one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Yeah.
There'll never be another
National
Coach K.
championships in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 different decades of winning national championships with the Duke Blue Devils. Yeah, I gotta go Coach K.
I was thinking of picking Coach K again. Like, he's such a legendary coach, and
Yes.
I never
in the 4th round too, getting Coach K.
I never liked him. I hate Duke
Yeah.
basketball with
Yeah.
all my heart. I hate Duke basketball more
Yeah.
than almost anything.
You
I
gotta
can't
respect-
stand him, but you
gotta
gotta respect
Coach K.
the legendary Coach K. And I will say, I do also like John Shire
Yeah,
over there
he's
too.
been doing
He's
good.
another very, very successful coach, and I think it won't be long before they unfortunately win another natty. So now I'm in another tough spot. I think I'm going to go with Scotty Bowman, the winningest NHL coach of all time with Canadians, Red Wings, and Penguins. He won 5 with the Canadians, 1 with the Penguins, and 3 with the Wings. Winningest coach of all time. He was a part of two of the greatest traditions in hockey, the Canadians and the Wings. And then he was a part of the Penguins as well for a little bit, who are like a recent dynasty.
Yep.
In terms of NHL coaches, it doesn't get better.
Yeah.
Again, you gotta go with rings. 9 Stanley
You gotta
Cups.
go with the rings. Yeah.
9 Stanley Cups is insane. Because in my opinion, the Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to win besides a March Madness national title, and he has 9 of them.
You gotta put respect on the Super Bowl too. I mean, Super Bowl is like the least amount of, like the lowest
It's
amount
up there.
of rings. Yeah.
It's up
Like
there.
the most Super
Well, because
Bowls.
it's also been around the shortest amount of time
That
by
is true.
far.
That is true.
We're on
yeah.
Super Bowl number 60.
Something
60?
like-
I think 60.
Something like that.
59 or 60. And
We're
the
close.
Stanley Cup and World Series and NBA have been around since the 20s. And MLB, the World Series has been around since like the 1900s. Stanley Cup, I think, was the 20s. NBA Finals, the 40s. Then Super Bowl is 60s. So yeah, Scotty Bowman is my number 4. Tyler, who is your
Okay.
number 5?
Oh my God, this is so tough.
This is really,
This is
really tough.
I think you know who the 2 guys I'm torn between are too.
I do.
One's a college basketball coach. One of them's an NBA coach.
Yeah, I know.
So you do know them both, and I feel like you're gonna take whichever one I don't take. I'm guessing too. No, really?
No, you can take whoever one you want. I have my 5th pick.
This is so tough. Because they're both great. They're both so good. But who do I take? I think I have to go a guy who has the rings to speak for himself, but also has the reputation by players to get their respect. And I think he just unfortunately had to retire due to medical reasons. I'm going Greg Popovich.
Yep.
Recent Hall of Famer.
You know what?
Let's give it up for Greg.
I was about to say, let's clap
give it up for
Pop.
Pop, bro.
One of the greatest coaches of all time. One of the winningest coaches in the
Yes.
modern era of all time. Like
One of the coolest decisions by a coach of all time. He was the GM of the Spurs, fired their head coach, and hired himself to be the head coach of the
so
team.
cool.
That is just cold
And then
right there.
started the dynasty.
And then backed it up with
Dunks,
5
Parker.
championships.
It's the
Took-
quietest dynasty of all, and the quietest dynasty in the history of sports forever was the San Antonio Spurs. For 20 years, they were successful, they were dominant, and they did it without saying a word to anyone. All they did was play and win.
Yeah. And Tim Duncan, people forget this. Tim Duncan was one Ray Allen shot away from having the same
From
NBA
having
Finals
6.
record as Michael Jordan.
If
Not
Ray-
even the same amount of rings, the same record in the finals as Jordan.
Ray
too.
Allen, yeah, Duncan is 5-0.
Duncan's 5-1.
Oh, well,
He's
5-1.
5-1. He would have been 6-0 if Ray Allen.
Allen
never
misses
did
that
it.
shot. Pop has 6. Duncan
Duncan
has
has
6.
6.
And they're both 6-0 in the finals.
And Duncan is probably higher on people's top 10s
And
than
Duncan
he already
is still the greatest power forward of all time.
Without a doubt.
In my opinion, I have him at number 6 all time.
I'd say,
I have him at 6. My order goes
I'm just saying for position, I think him as the greatest power forward is the second least debatable position. Maybe third. It's tough, though, because he's so
what do you think is the least debatable?
shooting guard. Jordan.
And then besides that,
Small forward. LeBron.
okay. I mean, like,
Because you got some
Yeah.
people that say, like, Shaq is better than Kareem.
and that's,
And then
well, obviously, yeah.
point guard's going to be the number 1.
Center and point guard is a debate. And then obviously because LeBron and Michael are the GOAT, I guess you could put them, like, obviously at the best. But
Yeah.
Duncan being the best power forward is pretty clear cut.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
pretty
don't think
unanimous.
anyone debates that at all.
It's not that one guy that played for the Jazz. We're not even gonna say his name because he's so disgusting.
John Stockton's
John
pal.
Stockton's teammate. Yeah. we're not-
You know, Tim
it's
Duncan.
not KG. As much as I love KG, it's not KG.
Tim Duncan is my number 6 all time.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Like it goes MJ, LeBron, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Dunks
fair.
is
Very
my
fair.
top 6.
So yeah,
So
pop my last pick. I'm really curious to see what you have in store here for yours.
my number 5 pick is we're gonna go over across the pond.
Oh.
We're gonna go to soccer,
All right. Some football.
and we're gonna go to the most successful manager of all time. Not even close. Sir Alex Ferguson of Man United, the
Right.
most successful manager
those
of
are my-
all time.
It's my Prem boys right there. Come on now.
He was there for 26 years, I think, like around there, like around like 20, like mid 20 years, and he won 49 trophies with the team.
It's pretty good.
He retired in 2012. I think he retired in 2012, and he won 49 trophies with Manchester United. Manchester United is probably looked at as the greatest soccer club in the history of England, at least. Yeah, the greatest Prem team of all time.
Yeah.
And it all goes back to Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager ever. And I know a manager is a little different than a coach, but this manager is so successful, you got to put him in there.
Yeah.
So Alex Ferguson is my top 5. And now it's time for honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh
just going
my
to get out of the way.
God.
Bob Knight is my honorable mention. I was
Yeah.
so close to putting him in there. He did not make it.
So I think I have 3 guys on here that didn't get drafted as honorable mentions. I'm gonna go from least likely to get drafted to most likely. One of them was just Nick Saban, just because of like the stories that you hear. I don't think he really would have made it on here because he didn't have the national championships like some of the other guys had. But you got to give Nick Saban his respect. One of the
Saban,
greatest
yep.
college coaches of all time.
Nick
period.
Saban, I was very close
Yeah.
to putting in here.
It was George Hallis too.
George Hallis was in there.
Another
Yep.
great coach. But then, the biggest snub I think of the draft, one of the greatest college basketball coaches of all time for the UNC Tar Heels, Dean Smith.
Dean Smith. I think Dean Smith and Adolph Rupp were both very close. I would have taken Adolph Rupp because my bias for Kentucky.
Yeah.
And I also have Jim Boeheim, my honorable mentions, just because I love him, obviously.
Yeah.
And he was also pretty successful. And I think another one of the biggest snubs, it's an interesting pick, but Herb Brooks, I think, could have made a debate in there because obviously he had the greatest sports story of all time, but he
Yeah.
didn't do too much in the pros. I think he coached for like 10 years. He was on the Rangers, I think the Penguins at one point, and he didn't ever win, but I mean the miracle on ice, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the most impactful like win out of any of them. So, but yeah,
So yeah, that's gonna do it for
For
the
the
last
first
ever,
the first wave of Sports
the
Wire.
first wave of
Of
SportsWire,
SportsWire.
the last ever in person until
Once we're settled,
Christmas.
we'll be back on this channel.
we'll be back.
We're not going to be in studio, obviously, but we'll find a way to make it work because we always do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a great time, Andrew. I wish you a lot of success, a lot of luck at school.
I wish the same for you, Tyler. You are right. And this is not obvious. Of course, this is not
Yeah.
the end of the
This is-
Sports Wire. It's not even
this
really that long
this
of a break.
This is not a goodbye. It's just to see you
It's
later.
not a goodbye. It's a see you in a
It's
bit.
to see you, not
Well-
even later, in a little bit.
In a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll be back and give it a couple weeks. Give it a couple
Give it
weeks
a
and we'll
few
have some
weeks.
Zoom call shows.
Middle of September, hopefully.
But yeah,
Early October at the latest.
at the
I'll say.
latest, early October.
That would be low-key a crazy time to come back.
October
For-
is the best it gets for
Red,
sports.
for Red October, dude. Can't wait.
And just
And I'm not
October
talking
in
about the
general.
Phillies. I'm not talking
Oh,
about
we
the
know
Phillies.
who you're
We know
talking
who you're
about.
talking
We're
about. It's
Red
not the
October.
Phillies.
The best sports months out of the 12 months, one is October,
Yes.
and then 2 is March. But
Yeah.
1 is October, and October's coming up. And then
Yeah.
September and November are right there with it. Fall is
Yeah.
the best season for sports.
Yeah, November's
No doubt about it.
November's a great month, dude.
November's up there.
Especially the 19th of November. It's just such a great day.
Why the 19th?
Because, like, you know, it's just so many great people were born that day, you know.
Tyler Pinero was born on the
Patrick
19th of
Patrick
November.
Kane was born that day. I was born that day, dude. It's
You
great.
were.
I was, yeah. Then I think Adam Driver was born that day, too. What's his name? Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren
So,
and
yeah,
Tyler Pinero were born on November 19th.
19th.
We'll
great
have
day.
a show on November 19th on Tyler's birthday.
Maybe.
We might even be able to, when we're home on Thanksgiving, we might break out a Thanksgiving show.
That
One
would be-
Thanksgiving show.
That would be crazy.
That would be pretty nuts.
That would be
So
pretty dope. I would
That's
like
going to
that.
do it for right now on the Sports Wire. We'll be
Yeah.
back.
We'll see you soon. Just not next week. But yeah, for the Sports Wire, I'm Tyler.
I'm Andrew. We'll see you soon.